Hi everyone, it's Antonio here, and right now I'm doing a video that's very different from what I previously did. Of course, I just posted my first song, not the first one that I've ever written, but it was the first one that let me start. So, yeah, let me tell you a bit about. I thought that it was gonna be a very good idea for the video to explain you guys like a bit of the backstory behind the song, a bit of the things that inspired me to write it, and what kind of situations I was going through. So let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna start by saying my name because we basically haven't had a formal introduction to me. So, hello, my name is Antonio. I just turned 23 months ago. By the oh wait, no, it's about to be 4 months now. By the time I'm recording this, it's July 3rd. Okay, and yeah, my name is Antonio. Jaydence. It's actually how you pronounce it, Jaydence. It's not my real like either surname or last name. None of that. It's an acronym that I picked because I thought it was like very authentic, and I combined like different letters from people that I appreciate in my life, or some other of my different names because my name is not just Antonio. And yeah, that's what inspired me to create that other name, which turned out to be authentic. I've been writing for around about 5 years now, and of course, the song that I just posted is not like my best craft. I mentally feel like I'm already at my third album. I've been writing since I was 15, so I would like to share more of my past songs with you guys, or maybe some of the new ones. I think you guys should let me know in the comments if you want to listen to a couple of my songs from my teenage years or something. And yeah, I think they're pretty cool, some of them. And yeah, okay, so what was I saying? Okay. I'm from Mexico. I am Mexican. I have never visited the US or any other country. And if you guys may be asking like why you speak English, it's just that I have been very connected to the language since I was a very little kid. I've always loved it. My parents would always play me songs in English, like pop, old pop or rock. So I grew up pretty much listening to it all the time, and growing up studying by myself because I'm a self-taught English speaker. Growing up studying a different language by yourself, I think was very challenging but very successful as well. So yeah, I think we'll do a video of questions about me. So let's get into what inspired me to write, first of all, the first verse, which says, I never thought our story could end. Nothing's forever, that's what they say. Now I'm just a stranger that you used to know. Held a grudge I didn't know my heart could hold. If you wanna listen to the full song and take a look at it, it's on my YouTube channel. You can go check it and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see like more songs, because there will be many more coming. Okay, and what about him? Well, um, you know, things always come to an end, either you want it or not. But I don't think anymore that it's about how you want it or not to happen. It's about when it happens, how are you going to react to it? Like, are you ready or not? In the aspect of a relationship, it's so hard to like say goodbye to somebody that you are already used to, and that you feel like you've known them for your whole life, or you have waited for them for like your entire life. And when somebody like that lets you down in such a miserable way, because guys, let me tell you this, I didn't want to do it, but let me tell you this. This person left me to go back with her ex. How low? Of course we didn't date for that long. It was like almost 4 months of dating, and we're at July already. That happened in December, so it's been more than half a year of me being single. So yeah, and when I wrote "Now I'm Just a Stranger That You Used to Know," we met again on the streets of my hometown, and people never change, even though you feel they do. They could change. I don't know what they like now, or who they like now, or they can change their friendships, or they can change a situation they're in. But I think at the very bottom, I think whoever you were as a kid, the values you had, the mindset, I think it pretty much like cements in your life, like cements in your inner thoughts. So that's basically inspired that first verse. Then we have the pre-chorus and chorus that go, "The sky's turning gray, cobwebs in my hair. I think I haven't moved in months from here. Vision blurred again, my heart beats all that's left from the guy that I used to be when you were here." Okay, so what about these lyrics? What's behind them? Okay, so I love songwriting with imagery behind it. You know, so when it's so hard to say goodbye, or like to try to unattach yourself from somebody that you've been the closest person with, it's so confusing to me to cut connection from one day to another. So basically here it's a bit of imagery of when you feel like you were left stranded. Maybe because you either see that person moving on and you still haven't, or when you feel like there was still so much to say from both parts, and it's very difficult for me to process that. So with this song, I try to see from a very different perspective, or from a very different angle, how a person would normally feel that you're already unattached to the person because there's nothing left for you both to do, but you still miss that connection. So for me, it was like I'm just in standby mode, and that's why I said, "The sky's turning gray, cobwebs in my hair. I think I haven't moved in months from here." Like, I think I haven't moved from here in months was the initial part, but it didn't rhyme that well. So I just kind of like changed it and went in that order because I kind of like wanted to express myself as I haven't moved on. Like, I'm still here. I don't know what's been going on around my life. I just recall that moment when we were together, okay? It was very hard, but that's one of the verses that I came up with. There's still a couple of songs that I wrote, but if you guys want to hear them, let me know in the comments. And then it says, "Vision blurred again, my heart beats all that's left from the guy that I used to be when you were here." Again, you are just living. You are just living and hoping for the best, because you still don't get it. You're still stuck. So that's basically what I wanted to reflect with the chorus and pre-chorus, and I think I did a very good job with it. There are still other metaphors that I used, and I want you guys to listen to them. And we keep with the chorus. "Giving up my sanity, you show me no humanity. You know you're dead when you're just living off memories." I think this is the part of the song that hits me the most, and it was basically going to be the title of the song. I was going to be "Living Off Memories," but I think that based on what the song is mainly reflecting, which is like a feeling of a sense of still clinging to something. That's why I decided to call it I Haven't Moved. So yeah, okay, so this part, giving up my sanity, you show me no humanity. How can you really like just leave somebody to go back with your ex? I don't know, people are crazy these days, but I'm now I'm okay with it. You should have seen me a couple of months ago. You know you're dead when you're just living off memories. I think there's a demo of me singing this very specific part of the song because it was something that just came to my head, and I thought like, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. You you know you're dead when you don't fight for yourself anymore. You're just like clinging to a past that came to no present or future. And clinging to it, I think it's solo, but we're humans, you can't help it. Now, moving off to the second verse, and it's making me sick. All my friends' fairy tale love stories. I don't care, that should be me. I need to love that tastes like glory. If any of my friends is watching here, I do care about your love life. Like, congratulations. Like, for sure, I do have a lot of friends with very relationships, and I'm very very happy for them. But it sometimes I just feel like us people were very successful at comparing our lives to others, but we're still failing at progressing with our own lives, and that's basically what's destroying a lot of people nowadays because I can't stop like comparing myself to others, and I didn't wanna sound like mean or careless, even though I said it. I don't care. That should be me. It's more of like I don't care that like that should be me. Like like I need that too. It's it's not toxic, of course. I love how my friends are living out their love life, and I'm pretty happy for them. But sometimes you do compare yourself to others, and I can't help it. I do it too. So yeah, we go back to another pre-chorus and chorus. The sky's turning gray, cobwebs in my hair. I think I haven't moved in months from here. Vision blurred again. My heartbeat's all that's left. Yeah. And then we have a bit of a bridge. Okay, something that I forgot to say about the pre-chorus and chorus was that the part where my heart beats all that's left from the guy that I used to be when you were here. It's like when you feel like you really gave everything to that person and leaving or feeling like they didn't give you enough or not what you expected is something that you just and like ignore in certain relationships. And when that happens, it hurts so bad, so bad to not be treated how you were expecting. Then we go with a tiny little bridge that I wrote that says, "The lies and passion of a teenage love. We came so far. I gave my all. So where's my reward? Where?" Okay, the lies and passion of a teenage love. Since it was such a short period of time, I think that we knew like we were not meant to be like forever. But I feel like we rushed a lot of things, a lot of processes. I think we rushed them, and that's why I said the lies and passion of a teenage love. I remember being a teenager, and you don't have that much experience with love, and you tend to rush things as well, or you kind of do like cringy things that you, when you think about them, when you're older, you kind of like cringe yourself out. And I do not cringe about what we did, but I felt like it was very like passionate, and also lies of a teenage love. As I said, you don't have that much experience, so you most of the times like promise life together. Of course, I know there's people that are still together after having being teenagers, and I'm very happy for them. But most of the times, it doesn't happen. So yeah, we came so far. I gave my all. So where's my reward? Where? When I say we came so far, I mean like opening yourself. It's not easy with everyone, and when you finally get to do it with a person that you feel like you really like connect, and then you give your all and then it's taken away, you're like, what the fuck? Like, was this all in vain? And sadly, it is in vain, yeah. And then we go back again to a pre chorus and an outro as well. But now I decided to take away a couple of words just to sound a bit more like, since I love storytelling so much, I literally wanted to like create an effect where the one who sings it is like already tired, or it's being left with no breath. So I took away a couple of words and I slowed down the tempo of the song. I sing, the sky's turning gray, cobwebs in my hair, I think I haven't moved. I took away the in months from here because it's like way more soft. I think I haven't moved. My vision blurred again. My heartbeat's all that's left from the guy that I used to be. I took away the words when you were here, because, as I said, I love storytelling in songs, and I felt like giving this feeling of where the person who's singing is being left out of breath. It gives a relief by the end of the song, which is basically the feeling that I wanted to give. And now, giving up my sanity, you show me no humanity. You know you're death when you're just living off memories. Yeah, you know you're dead. I loved the idea of reassuring the message that I like the most about the song, which is like, you know you're dead when you're just living off memories. Like, you can lose yourself thanks to somebody. I've met a lot of people that after relationships, they, like family of mine, they just close doors to love, and their life just pretty much changes a lot. Sickness due to a lot of deception. I loved reassuring that line. Yeah, you know you're dead. So yeah, that was. I did my best to explain to you guys. Of course, my first time doing it, so please don't judge too much. Of course, you can tell me in the comments. I'm gonna be reading you all. I hope you guys liked this series. I'm gonna be doing it with the next songs that I'll be posting as well, because it's so good to always like give you guys a perspective from the person that wrote it. But of course, it's open to interpretation. I would love to see what you guys think about the lyrics. And yeah, I think that was it for now. I'll be doing more videos like this, as I said, and hopefully one of them will be like about me, so you guys can get to know me a bit better. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and